Hello, welcome to our introductory video on data science. Thank you for joining. My name is Ebenezer Safuadu and I'm a business consultant and I'm a certified Microsoft data specialist. In this video, we will be showing you what data science is, what also data is, what are databases, and also clear some misconceptions about data science. It is important that after this video you get to know what data science is and you'll be able to actually navigate your path as someone who is on a journey to be a data scientist. Enjoy this video and we hope that after this video you would be clear in your mind what is supposed to be done. So what is data science? Data science practically is the use of data to solve problems. It can be business problems, it can be developmental problems, but once there's a problem and you have data to solve it, that is what data science is about. So it's a science that uses data in finding solutions. But funny enough, there is an odd bit of data science, and we would expatiate on that as we go on, and also in our subsequent videos. So data science is using data to solve problems, and it includes collecting the data, analyzing the data, and modeling the data. So data science basically is of three parts. You collect the data, you analyze the data, then you model. Three parts. So all these parts are very important. In big organizations, you have three separate people doing this. But most startups would have just one person. That's where sometimes the trouble is, and that's where the misconception comes. But these three facets of data science is actually a specialized field on their own. People involved in the collection are mostly software engineers and programmers who actually code and build the databases with relationships so as it can be easily accessed. Then there is the people who, after this database and the collection has been done, would prepare the data in a certain way for analysis by understanding the business problem, and they would now turn around and make insight for the end user. And there's a third level who build models and predict the future and do forecasting models using k-means, clustering, using decision tree and other sophisticated tools that you might have heard about. So in a nutshell, data science is actually the use of data to solve problems, and it includes collecting, analyzing, as well as modeling. So that's data science for you. So the question is, what is data then? Data is about raw facts. Raw facts means my name, Eben, is a raw fact. A tree, a noun, a name of a place, a person. Every noun is a raw fact. The date of birth is a raw fact. So you pick this data, then you process to make information. Then that information is studied for a while to become knowledge. So that is data for you. It's raw facts, collection of raw facts. And you put this data that you've collected in a database. So databases are the storage forms of these raw facts so that it can be accessed by the end users or an analyst or anybody that has need for that data. In our traditional settings in organizations, what they had was a filing system. So files contains the data and is filed in the folders and probably in a cabinet, and they have what they call a file management system. So they would number each cabinet with a certain tag, maybe finance. And when you go in there, there's treasury, there is financial accounting, and maybe management accounting. But today we have the systems on our computers, and that's the same model we are running. So the database or the data, which is the raw fact, is then put in databases, and there's a database management system. We'll dive deeper into database design, and I assure you that you'll be excited on that also. As part of data science. So there are various facets of data science. The next issue is, after knowing the data and databases, let's clear some misconceptions about data science. One major misconception, myth one, is that you need a PhD to actually be a data scientist, PhD in statistics or mathematics. But that is not the case at all. Very good data scientists in some Fortune 500 just have a college degree, because data science, like I've shown you, is not necessarily about statistics and mathematics. It's about using data to solve problems. Somebody with a good understanding of business and data is likely to be able to solve the problems easily as a data scientist. Also, myth number two. Myth number two is that data science is all about building models. That is also incorrect. Not true. Actually, data science, like I said, has the collection part, has the analysis part, and the modeling part. So the modeling part is a third sect, and normally that's the part that requires a lot of technical training. Perhaps you do neural networks, you do machine learning, forecasting, artificial intelligence. But in general terms, a software programmer who might be doing some softwares for collecting data does not need a PhD in statistics or mathematics. What he needs is a technical knowledge in programming. And an analyst also has to have business understanding. That person is an analytical thinker, so as your solutions would be useful for the organization that you are working for. So that is one myth debunked. So you do not need a PhD, and it's not all about building models. Myth three talks about people thinking that data science is all about learning the tools. So once you know how to use R, once you know how to use Python, you are then a data scientist. It goes beyond knowing the tools. Like I've explained, key is understanding the business, understanding the problem, understanding the data, going through the what we call ETL, extract, transform, and load. That is what is critical, not necessarily the tools. Tools come and go. Like we have Tableau, Power BI for analysis. We have R, we have Python, Hadoop clusters. We have Spark. All these are tools to enable you solve the problem. So the tools is not the end game. The tools are means which you get to your end. So that has to be clarified. I believe that these have helped you in getting clarity on data science, and I hope that you have any questions, you can actually comment, and we'll probably answer it in our next video for you. Thank you very much for staying with us, and we hope to see you next time. Bye for now.